Good morning, world viewers. My name is Taurico. I'm an independent analyst. Has been viewing the world strategic matter. And today's topic I would like to bring about is South China Sea conflict, where you have China claiming the dash lines which believe that belongs to the Southeast Asian region. On the other hand, you have USA and England support Southeast Asian region within this claim. The question is, will South China Sea trigger global war or World War III? In my view, the South China Sea conflict has the probability to trigger World War III, where you have China on one side, you may say, quote unquote, has a support from its allies, such as Russia, Iran, North Korean government. And on the other side, you have Southeast Asian countries, which it support militarily by USA and England. Perhaps NATO at the end of the conflict itself. Now the question is, will it be fair fight or fair war? The answer is, it will be fair fight if Russia, China, North Korea, or Iran, on the other hand, putting strongholds on that sea and fighting against the US, England, and its allies, including Southeast Asian countries, which both sides actually have a nation pride upon that territorial lines. When we see this triggering war in South China Sea, somebody might compare this to the World War II. You remember when the Nazi trying to claim Eastern Europe. Prior to that claim, Russia and Germany was having really good relations until Hitler and its Nazi claimed and attacked one of the Russian border at that time, which led Russia won the war. Now the question is, if this South China Sea conflict is going to happen badly, will Russia stand alone with its counterpart China all the way? That's very interesting questions. Russia, yes, might stand alone with China all the way until it wins the fight, or Russia will run away if it sees China might lose the fight. With this matter within the South China Sea conflict, we can see the parallel problem when we see COVID-19 at the same time happening throughout the globe. The world markets is colliding. roller coaster every now and then. All the big fish, push the alarm that something going to happen to the uh, world today. One might say, well, it has to be a place that trigger the global conflict. At this moment, the way I see it, South China Sea is really the place of that triggering. Lately, we have seen China naval base and the US naval base trying to raise the tension within the self-claiming territorial lines, within the countries' disputes, such as Southeast Asian region versus China claims. Now, what is interesting is if China has the backup from Russia, Iran, or North Korea. That's the most interesting question that I've ever come across. You know why? Because how high they willing, those conflicting parties involved willing to raise the tension? Or is it only or merely by using what we call it the biological weapon, or what we call it technical weapon, such a naval base, bomb, fighter jet, and so on and so forth? The question becomes interesting if the tension will not stop there. What will happen? Will these countries be using a nuclear weapons just to achieve the survival of the Peters itself, to achieve the winning rank that the world will witness one day? Who's going to be world power after that? Or meanwhile, everybody throughout the globe is worrying whether the world market will crash, worrying whether the COVID will produce its intensity development. Will COVID-19 has a vaccine or any type of antibody that can cure the citizen of the world? A lot of uncertainty questions that we are having on today. But then again, when you see South China conflict that raised the world tension, the world never has imagined that Asia will be the brink of a collapse. Never that in the world today that we have witnessed this situation after Japan was trying to impose the world order, but it failed. Now the question is really, with Russia had been experiencing the World War II, Russia at that time, Soviet Union, also has lost 26 million of its citizens in that war. Now, you people could imagine if the South China Sea conflict happened, how many million citizens and the soldier, and that's not including the nuclear war happen throughout the globe, will the half of the population of the world survive? I don't think so. This is not prediction, this is analysis. This is analysis that I took from the scatter information and data that we face today. And those people in United States, England, Europe, you might not think, oh, it will not happen in our backyard. Believe me. Believe me. When I'm talking this to you guys in Europe, in United States, in China, in India, in Asia, this nuclear war, we might not be able to prevent in our historical time. I'm not trying to scare you guys, but this is the fact and the reality that we're facing today. If we can stop this global war, in succeeding, the South China conflict on the prior hands, we might witness South China conflict will be the one of the mark on the human history. Thank you for listening.